an animal world out there. Watch the World Animal Awareness Society channel and feel right at home. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while.
Hi, we have received an emergency call. Someone has found a dog on the fields in a state of extreme emaciation. We don't really know much more, but we have received these pictures. Just have a look. His condition is terrible and they ask us for help. So we're on the way. We're gonna pick him up. Terrible. Let's go to the hospital. Toby's case is one of the most severe cases of abandonment and neglect that we've had for a very long time. He has leishmaniasis, he has kidney failure and other diseases that are treatable. We've taken him to the country's best hospital and he's now being treated in the intensive care unit. We need your help. We need a combined action in order to save his life. Please, if you can, donate. Help us save his life. Thank you. see what he does? He just goes and searches on the bins. This is probably how he survived. Ah, baby. I think he's making great improvements. We have managed to stabilize his condition. He came with us with kidney failure, stage 4. But we have managed to stop that from progressing. His creatinine levels are much better, and he feels much better as well. Now, since he arrived, he has put on a kilo, 2 pounds, I believe. Isn't it? 2 pounds, 1 kilo?
Yeah.
But look at this. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at this. So the priority now is to make him put on weight carefully and slowly. I know many of you are saying, don't you feed him? Seriously? You have to ask that stupid question. Don't you feed him? Ven aquí. Ven aquí. Ven aquí. I understand that when you see a dog in this condition, you feel repelled, you feel outraged. But please, to those of you who don't seem to understand much about anything, remember that we didn't do this to him. Okay? We're treating him, we're saving his life. So this is something that we're gonna have to deal with. His eyes are also infected. You can see this, it will be clean now. But this is also, it's not lack of treatment or lack of care. This is his condition. We're dealing with this. Cases like this are very common here. Maybe not as bad as this one, but it's a problem that we have in this country and in many other countries. Actually, we're gonna stop talking about this country because this happens everywhere. It happens in every country I have visited. You just have to look through YouTube and see the conditions of the animals rescued by Hope for Paws, for example, or many other rescues in the States. It's a very common problem. But we're focusing on Toby. Now, the priority is to make him well, to stabilize him completely, to get him out of a kidney failure, to make him put on weight, and to rebuild him as a dog. Because right now, poor baby. ¿Te damos algo de comer? Let's give him something to eat. Let's go. Pobrecito, ven aquí, ven aquí. Uy, mira lo que tenemos aquí. Madre mía, cómo se va a poner. Ven aquí, campeón. Ven aquí. Ven aquí, ven aquí. Vamos a darte un poquito de comida. Ven aquí, ven aquí, ven aquí. Relax, relax. Venga. Bien. Eso. Muy bien. Ven aquí, que tenemos más. Come here, Toby. Guau.
Vas a parecer un toro, Toby.
Pero si es que eres un perro, ¿pero dónde vas con esa cara de lobo argentino flaco? Todo va a ir bien. ¿Cómo está esto? Mira, he perdido toda la masa muscular de aquí. Muy fuerte. Jorge, estás utilizando un método innovador, ¿no?, en el tratamiento de la leishmania de Toby.
Más o menos. Bueno, Toby ha venido con una leishmaniosis, pues ya lo veis, no le sobran las palabras, el estado en el que se encuentra, pues ahora aún está mucho mejor que cuando ha llegado. Ha llegado con un fallo renal agudo y bueno, y un hematocrito, una concentración de glóbulos rojos en sangre tan baja que estaba a punto de necesitar una transfusión, ¿de acuerdo? Hemos iniciado un tratamiento de rescate y estamos utilizando un producto que, bueno, ya se está cada vez cogiendo más fuerza en veterinaria. Este en concreto se llama Leishfant Emo, es un complejo en el que utilizamos la artemisia. La artemisia es un producto nutracéutico, no es un medicamento, que se está utilizando también en medicina humana en la lucha contra la malaria, y en veterinaria cada vez está cogiendo más fuerza porque estamos teniendo resultados que realmente parecen sorprendentes. Es un producto que es prácticamente inocuo, ya os digo, es un nutracéutico, no es un medicamento, es un complemento, y la verdad es que lo estamos usando en conjunto de otras terapias, pero sobre todo con el Leishfant Emo estamos consiguiendo un buen resultado. Y bueno, de todas maneras os lo contaremos porque la lucha que queda es larga, ¿eh? Esto no se acaba mañana ni la semana que viene. El riesgo es muy alto, el pronóstico de Toby es pobre a reservado, pero cuando llegó era prácticamente sin opciones, y hoy podemos decir que tenemos una oportunidad para luchar, que él está activo, está contento, está comiendo, está ganando peso, y que vamos a enfrentar esa batalla tan dura que es la leishmania pues con todas las fuerzas del mundo, ¿eh?
Anyone that has been involved in a case like this will understand how complicated this is. So guys, we need your help to save him. So at the bottom of this video there's a PayPal link. You can donate there if you wish, or if you follow our work on a daily basis, some of you for many years, I will invite you to come in as a regular sponsor on Patreon. Fingers crossed for Toby. Thank you. Let's go to the hospital.
heroes know that's what it takes to find themselves, to save a friend, discover true love in the end. When you're down, you close your eyes, build a raft of all the lies, float your troubles out to sea. Be the best that you can be. These things I wish for.
Hi, what you have just seen is 15 seconds of one of the most extreme transformations you will see in a very long time. 5 months ago, we received a call for help. There was a dog dying in the fields. Someone took him to a vet. They started treatment. His condition was so bad that they needed help. So we went, we got the dog, and we took him to our hospital. What follows now is an extreme transformation. Just please watch it. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna ask for a favor. We're gonna have to find a home for this dog, for Toby. So please watch the video and listen to me at the end. Uy, mira lo que tenemos aquí. So, Toby is incredible, an incredible dog. We also did a complete assessment of his character, his temperament. He's wonderful, he's the perfect dog. Super friendly, he's very kind with all dogs. You know, he will approach other dogs, and if they react badly, he's so polite and so nice. This is an amazing dog, and he needs an amazing home. So please, if after watching this, you feel that Toby could fit in your home, just please email me. Here is my email address. Tell me everything about you, your family, your animals. Very important, add pictures. So many of you write to me and you don't include pictures. So there is no way for me to assess anything. So help me find a home for this incredible dog. Toby needs a home. Share this video. Let's find him an amazing future. Thank you. Hi, it happened 10 months ago. I received a call for help. A dog was found dying on the fields. They said that it was a beautiful white dog, quite big, but it was completely emaciated. It looked like a skeleton. So we drove to this place. We arrived to the small clinic where he had been left. And oh my God, what we found. It was amazing. A beautiful dogo argentino, so beautiful, so kind, but so thin, completely emaciated. Really, it looked like a zombie dog. We took him to the hospital and we started treatment. Toby had leishmaniasis, a parasitic disease that when it's left out of control, it causes untold damage in the skin, internal organs. Really, he was at his last straw. It was unbelievable. Terrible. Let's go to the hospital. Toby was at the hospital for 4 months, 5 months. Daily treatments, medication, drug. Slowly he started putting on weight. Slowly his character started to come out. Such a beautiful, friendly, loving dog. Unbelievable. Then, after a few months of treatment, it was the moment for him to leave the hospital and to start looking for a family. So, you want to see how Toby looks today? Have a look. This is Toby.
For better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us. If we just hold on tight, this vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore.
this is Toby. What a change, what an incredible transformation. Toby is just beautiful. He has a wonderful character, he's so playful, he has no problem with other dogs, he has no problem with big dogs, with small dogs. He's just a furball, a really unbelievable dog, and the family that adopts him is gonna be so lucky. Are you that family? Seriously? Just write to me, my email address is here. Tell me everything about you, your animals, your home. I want this dog to have an amazing family. Help me find a home for him. Please share this video. Let's do this together. Toby's transformation has been possible thanks to the help of our friends, thanks to the people like you. Please help us continue saving lives. Help us continue saving dogs like Toby. Please donate. We need you. Thank you. I received an urgent call for help. Somebody had found a dog laying by the side of the road, a dog in a terrible condition. They took him, they carried him as best as they could, and they took him to a local clinic. Once they left him there, they contacted me asking for help. The dog was found completely emaciated, so ill he was barely breathing. He was a walking skeleton. So they gave me the address of the clinic and they asked for help. So I went there the following morning. I arrived there, I told them that who I was and that I had been asked for help. I would like to see that dog. My God, when I saw him, it was unbelievable. He was in critical condition. He could barely stand up, he could barely walk. He was, he had injections for fluid, he was open veins. Really, he was in a really, really bad shape. All his bones could be seen, the spinal cord, the ribs. Seriously, he was completely dehydrated and in a really, really bad shape. So I took him, I put him in the back of my car and we drove to our hospital at the time, where he was immediately hospitalized and began treatment. He was at the hospital for nearly 3 months. During this time, we had to face a terrible disease called leishmaniasis, which is a parasitic disease, which is also chronic, and that does severe damage to the internal organs if left unchecked. And obviously, Toby's had been left unchecked. It was terrible. It was a fight against life or death. Over the following days, he will have 2 kidney failures, and basically he was just about to die. Luckily, Jorge, our surgeon and our vet, did an amazing job and he recovered pretty well. So once we stabilized his kidneys, then we focused on rebuilding his overall condition. So little by little, his tests started improving, he started putting on weight, his mood started changing, and he basically made a full recovery. From skeleton dog, he went on to becoming a beautiful, active, amazing, beautiful dog. So we placed an appeal. We asked people if anybody would like to adopt him, and we told them that what a wonderful dog he is. Seriously, Toby is one of the kindest, most loving, most incredible dogs we've ever rescued. During this time, Toby has had a great time with us. Really, he's an amazing dog. He's had so much fun at the Pink House. He enjoyed his summer, he's enjoyed his winter, and really, he's having a great time. But there's an issue that worries me and concerns me. His kidneys. When we rescued Toby, his kidneys were severely damaged. We don't know how long he was so sick, but obviously the disease took a very heavy toll on him. During this time, Toby has been on a special diet, on a diet especially formulated for kidney failure, and I tell you, he's doing great. He goes to the vet every couple of months. We do continuous checkup. Really, this is a dog that has 24/7 attention on him. Every single issue, every blemish on his skin, whenever his eyes are red, every change on his mood, and Toby goes to the vet. Really, we're taking amazing care of him, and it shows. Really, he's in a good shape. But we remain concerned. His kidney failure won't be improving. Is a condition that is a degenerative, and that over time is likely to get worse. So we have an issue with him. He can't go to the States. We can't send him to a family there that maybe 6 months, 7 months, maybe a year down the line, they're gonna find themselves with a big problem, with a dog that has a kidney failure, and what do we do now? Our entire medical team is here. We don't know if they will be ready, or if they will be even willing to take on the cost of taking care of him. It's complicated. COVID is showing all signs to be improving. Vaccination around the world has reduced the number of hospitalizations and the number of deaths. Airlines are starting to fly again. Little by little, things are starting to normalize, but it's gonna be a long process ahead. And the fact is that Toby still needs a home. So, what do we do now? I'm personally concerned of sending him to the US because of the issue that I've just told you, his kidney failure. Even if we send him to the US, I don't know when will that be. Airlines so far still are not flying dogs to the US from Spain, and it's a very complicated issue. So far we've been successful in sending some animals to other countries, but it all has been done either by road to the UK, to Belgium, to Holland, over here in Europe, or by airplane to Argentina and Colombia, but nothing to the US yet. So this is a video to give you an update on this amazing dog. So many of you helped us save his life. So many of you have been asking about him for the last few months, and we're concerned about our animals. So it's an update on Toby. Toby is looking for a home. I would ideally like him to remain in Spain, to remain close by to our rescue centers, so that we can take him to the hospital should it be necessary. But I know this may not be possible. So maybe we can find him a home in Europe, where things are easier. Maybe Germany, maybe Holland, Belgium, I don't know, maybe France. If you're watching this video, please look at it again. Look at the face of this amazing dog. He has gone through so much, so much, and he deserves a chance to be happy. We have a really nice place, but after all, we are a rescue center. We are not a family for our animals. We never intended to be. This group is called Let's Adopt. No, let's rescue and keep for life. So the ultimate goal is to find a home for our animals, for all of them. I know this may be difficult, and I know in the end Toby may have to stay with us for life, but this is not an ideal solution. If you're watching this video, please share it. You never know, the power of social media is incredible. You never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to watch our videos. You never know who's going to fall in love with that beautiful face. This is an appeal to find a home, a very special home for a very special dog. Please, if you can, share this video, send it to your friends in Europe, see if we all working together can find a beautiful home for this unbelievable dog. So, guys, thank you very much. Please share this video, click like, comment, and if you're one of the people that are watching this channel for a long time, if you want to get involved, if you really want to help us save lives, please donate. Help us continue saving lives like Toby. Or if you wish, just please join me on my support group on Patreon. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Let's find a home for Toby. Take care. Hi, we're going to pick up Toby, one of our dogs, from our shelter. He's not doing well. He's having kidney failure. ¿Sí? ¿Has comido? ¿Cómo estás, campeón? Él va ahí tranquilamente y seguro, ¿sabes?
Hasta luego.
Hi, we're going to the hospital. We're taking Toby. Toby is a dog Argentino that we rescued 1.5 years ago, and many of you will remember that he was in a completely terrible condition. He was emaciated, he was so sick. I mean, he had leishmaniasis, his internal organs were affected. I mean, he was in a really, really bad shape. So he was at the hospital for about 3 months. During this time, he made a complete transformation. He recovered so well, and he went to live with us at the Pink House. And then pandemic began, and then the whole thing became a mess worldwide. Toby was adopted in the US, but his adoption was cancelled because of the cancellation of all flights. So since then, he's been with us. As I said, he's an amazing dog. Really, he's a loving, loving dog. But for the last few days, we've noticed that he was not eating properly. He was in a depressed mood, and we just took him to the vet yesterday, and they told us that he has a kidney failure. Now, these are just very difficult news to handle, and we're just hoping that it's just an acute kidney failure. So it's something that we can fix with hydration, with medication, and this is why we're taking him to the hospital. Just come with us. You're gonna love Toby. He's wonderful, and he's gonna need our help.
¿Te lo preso un momento?
Sí, vale.
¿Cómo se llama?
Toby.
Toby.
Pero ahora tiene leishmaniasis y es lo que pasa con leishmaniasis.
Vale.
¿Y es leishmania positivo? Sí. Se le sacó Jorge adelante.
Qué bien.
Vale, a ver.
el animal come con ganas. Lleva 2 días que no tiene apetito.
Pues estás aquí con nosotros y todo va a ir bien. No te va a pasar nada, chaval. Estás bien. Estás bien.
Todo esto está elevado porque no filtra bien el riñón, ¿eh? Cuando no filtra bien el riñón, todo esto...
Se han elevado los dos.
Exacto, tanto de amilasa como lipasa. Eso es por una disminución de la filtración. Vale.
Perfecto.
We have left Toby at the hospital. He's in intensive care. He's gonna be there day and night until we manage to come out of this kidney failure situation where he is right now. It's heartbreaking. When you have rescued an animal, when you have transformed him completely, when everything is just right there at the reach of your hand, when he's ready to be adopted, when he's ready to have a new life, and then this happens. Yeah. So, Toby is now at the hospital, again, kidney failure. We need your help, once again. This is a dog that was given a new chance of life by this amazing community, and once again, he needs your help to continue living. Please donate. Help us save Toby. Thank you. Hi, I'm here again, and this is about Toby. Yesterday I published a video about him telling you that he's now at the clinic with kidney failure. Toby is the dog that was rescued 1.5 years ago. It was right at the beginning of the pandemic. We were having the first cases in Spain. Nobody knew what to expect. Even in that time, we rescued him. This is a dog that was abandoned by the side of the road and left to die. I will never forget the day Sergio and I arrived at the clinic where they had left him, and he was like a walking skeleton. I mean, really, he was in such a bad shape. He had no muscle mass whatsoever, nothing. We rushed him to the hospital, and he was diagnosed with leishmaniasis and with a host of other diseases. Everything was treatable, but his condition had deteriorated to a point where we didn't know if he could be reversed. Toby spent 2-3 months at the hospital. It was a really difficult time, but he made a wonderful recovery. After that, we took him to the Pink House, to our shelter, where he continued his recovery. In those days, we were talking to several people that were interested in adopting him, and there was a really nice family in California. we agreed to that adoption. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic and because of the long wait, because there were no flights between Spain and the United States, and even today they are restricted, the adoption had to be postponed and eventually cancelled. So during all this time, Toby has been with us at the Pink House. He made friends with everybody, with Spoonie, with Hope, with all the dogs that we have over there. And he became, part of the Pink House pack. Unfortunately, last weekend, his condition deteriorated enormously, and all of a sudden, he didn't want to eat, he didn't want to drink, and he was feeling clearly bad. We took him to the hospital. We rushed him to the hospital, to Isidore's clinic, the clinic where we're treating all our cases right now. And his levels were really, really terrible. Most importantly, the creatinine levels and the phosphate levels were really, really high. So he's staying at the clinic right now. They're trying to reduce his levels of creatinine, they're trying to reduce his phosphate levels, and they're trying to make those kidneys work again. Now, it's a complicated situation. It's an evolving condition, it's an evolving disease. I have the impression that we are going to be able to get him up to speed, and he will recover. But his kidneys are always going to be very delicate from now on, and we're going to have to be really, really careful. So this has been Toby's story. Toby is now at the hospital, still in intensive care, still we don't know we're going to be able to take him out of there. And this is why I'm here today. Yesterday, the fundraiser that we launched, some of you donated, some of you helped, and I really thank you for this. But I would like to tell you his story again, in the hope that maybe, if you get to know what happened to him, you will decide to help him again. Thank you very much for your help. Thanks for being here. Please, if you can, donate. Toby needs you today. Help us save him. Thank you.
Nos hemos hecho muy amigos, sí.
Aquí contento está. Hi, we're coming to the clinic to see Toby. They told us that he's much better and they may even release him from the hospital today. We'll see. ¿Se ha roto? O a lo mejor es un agujero para que salgan los gatos. Este Isidore tiene unas ideas. Isidore, súper chulo para los gatos y tal.
Ay, sí, es ideal. Es una cosa...
Para que salgan los gatos.
Sí, para entrar yo también. Qué deprimente.
¿Qué ha pasado?
Pues un robo descomunal.
¿En serio?
Oh. Ostras.
El alopurino de Eutirox y el venacecare le daremos solamente, ¿vale? Porque
Y el IRCB.
Y el IRCB también. Vale, perfecto. Y luego pone aquí Petit ¡Ey! ¿Dónde vas? ¿Dónde vas? ¿Dónde vas? Vale, te voy a preparar las drogas, ¿vale? La receta. Muy bien.
¿Cómo estás?
Es un animal ideal.
Es buenísimo. ¡Ay, Dios mío!
Cliente que se lo quiere llevar.
¿También?
¡Una locura!
¿En serio?
Yo le he dicho a la señora, le he comentado, deja que...
Toby, mira. Ya, venga, Toby.
No, le he pedido un poquito de tiempo.
¿Sí?
Para que se vaya todo bien y que veamos que el animal sigue comiendo bien.
¿Le ha conocido?
Le ha encantado.
Mira, cuando lo rescatamos, Toby era completamente blanco. Pero luego le han salido pecas de dálmata. Era blanco total.
Qué gracia. Vamos si quieres ir.
Venga.
Es que es una felicidad. Es una actitud. Es espectacular.
Era buenísimo. Es un perro feliz. Es un perro genial y feliz. ¿Cómo estás, tío? Mira.
I was lost in a city dream, and I was at home again beside the stream. Then you walked past me, and you saw me and smiled.
Que te vas por fin a casa, que te vas. ¿Eh? Nos hemos hecho muy amigos, sí. Le he dado muchos premios, ¿a que sí?
I hope you'll always be around, even if I fail. You are like a summer breeze that I must inhale. Is it possible for us to feel this way forever? Loving you has never felt more right.
Qué contento está.
And for you, there is nothing in this world I wouldn't do.
Y del Benacecare para el tema de la funcionalidad renal, 1 al día, ¿vale? Y el IRCBET, 2 al día.
Ok.
Gracias,
I hope you'll always be around, even if I fail. You are like a summer breeze.
¿No lo quieres? Se lo da a Sergio y te lo da. Te lo da otro
Ahora,
en
después
casa,
te lo
¿vale?
comes.
Bombón. Venga, vámonos. Hasta luego. ¿Eh? Has paseado mucho por Benissa, te has pasado pipa con nosotros. Muchas gracias.
Hasta luego.
Buen viaje.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Adiós.
Chao.
Venga, vámonos, campeón.
Tendría que echar una mano, yo creo.
Sí, echa una mano. Venga, campeón. Buenísimo. ¡Uy! Venga, va, quédate. Vamos. Venga, let's go. ¿Qué tal? Uf, qué paliza. Madre mía. ¿Qué tal está Toby? ¿Cómo está el campeón? Venga, va. Sales, venga, va. Ya está Correa. Sí. No sé si va Barnés. ¿Va Barnés? No. ¡Uy!
¡Vamos a casa!
La correa está... ¿Dónde está? Aquí delante.
Ay, cómo se refresca.
Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and down, along came you. Though you might be a liar, and it's you. What's that? I just can't quit you now 'cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby. I can't let you go, baby. Yes, 'cause I love you, I love you, I love you. No, no, no.
qué fresquito. Qué fresquito. Ven. Qué fresquito estás. Toby. ¿No estás en casa?
Campeón, ya estás en casa. Ay, ya estás en casa, tío. Qué bien, So that's it. He's back home. He's really happy. We managed to stabilize the kidney failure. Creatinine levels are nearly normal. We're gonna have to be very careful moving forward, changing the diet. I mean, understanding that he has kidney failure and that it will eventually progress, and that's gonna be from now on. But for the time being, he's doing great. He's really happy to be back, and let's hope it goes well. As I said, kidney failure is a very complicated condition because there's no way back from it. So from now on, we'll have to manage it. So guys, thank you very much for being here. Thanks for giving Toby the chance to be with us for what we hope is gonna be much longer. Eh, Toby? ¿Cómo estás, campeón? ¿Cómo te encuentras? How are you, boy? Oh my God, Toby.
¿Qué pasa, mi amor? ¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Conoce a alguien? Sí. Bien, sí. ¿Ves que no hace nada? No tengas miedo.
Toby was rescued 2 years ago, and the day we rescued him, I just couldn't believe his condition. He looked like a zombie. They found him laying down in some fields, really, really sick. And the person that rescued him took him to a local vet in a village, and they left him there. It took us a couple of months, 3 months to get him back to speed. And then he came over here. We tried to look for a home for him, but the right home didn't materialize. And then at some point, he was unfortunately diagnosed with kidney failure. Since the disease began, kidney failure, it's been making progress. Very slow, but it's been making progress. We're controlling the disease with drugs and with food. And I think we're doing very well. But little by little, his kidneys are failing. We have to be really on top of things. He has a blood test every month. We are very careful to see if he loses weight, if he doesn't want to eat. On top of it, he's a very prickly eater. He's very delicate. He doesn't like everything. So sometimes, like last weekend, for example, he stopped eating and didn't want to eat. So we had to take him to the vet immediately to see if it was getting worse, but it didn't. Anyway, he's such a beautiful dog. He's a Dogo Argentino, and he's in a banned list in most countries. He's considered dangerous dog, potentially dangerous. Look at him. He's wonderful. Toby's gonna stay with us. He's gonna stay with us until the end. We cannot give him an adoption, having a progressing kidney failure. So this is why in all our videos I'm making an appeal and I'm asking you to please help, because you see, sometimes you rescue an animal, you take him to the hospital, you heal him, and he goes to a home. But sometimes something happens and he cannot go home. And this is what happened to him. This is why we need your help.
Think about me one more time before you go.
As you've seen, he's a very, very fussy eater, and that doesn't make things easier. But anyway, just wanted to tell you, we have to be very careful with Toby's diet. We're giving him a mix of kibble and wet food. Both kibble and wet food are specifically designed for kidney failure, and we just have to be on top of things. We have to make sure that the disease doesn't progress very quickly and that we are controlling the situation. Vamos a ver a los gatos arriba. Venga, let's go see the cats.
Dad, I hear you're recording for the World Awareness Society. What is that?
Yeah, you mean World Animal Awareness Society? Well, I'm a volunteer with the World Animal Awareness Society, Emerson. I volunteer my voice for use in animal rescue videos. And I don't know if you know this, but everyone at the World Animal Awareness Society is a volunteer.
But what do they do?
They're award-winning volunteer filmmakers who have interacted with 2,200 animal welfare nonprofits, including Maddie's Fund and Austin Pets Alive, providing information-rich content to more than 45 countries in the last 10 years.
Dad, what does that mean?
Okay, Em, how about this? They make short movies about animals that are in peril, that are hurting, in bad shape or dying, or homeless in the streets. They film rescuers doing heroic work so they can focus on saving lives. The World Animal Awareness Society posts the rescue videos on social media, and then they're broadcast on TV, sharing the heroic stories with people all over the world so they can understand what's really going on.
Cool. I like animals. How did you start volunteering?
Well, I met their director through social media and saw the work that they were doing and knew that I could help their cause. So I asked if I could volunteer. I am very fortunate to have really great jobs providing the voice to so many shows that I believe it's important to give back. Since I've been volunteering with the World Animal Awareness Society, they have created the 7th most influential YouTube channel for dog rescue lovers in the world, WA2S Films.
That's so cool. Hey, Dad, nice job. Do you think I could volunteer too?
You already are, Em. You already are.
You're watching the World Animal Awareness Society.
Yep, that'll do, Emerson. That'll do.
You're watching the World Animal Awareness Society.